was that we should look to cooperation with the French as the answer. Now, that, as far as I'm concerned, is nothing short of a joke. We have paid the French millions already. They have done virtually nothing. And the idea that we go on trying to solve this problem through cooperating with the French, frankly, is just a non-starter. We have to forget the French. They're not going to help. And therefore, what we need to do is, first of all, to implement the Rwanda policy. There will be no deterrent until the first plane load, a large plane load, a packed plane load, has left for Rwanda. There will be no deterrent until then. And if we have to come out of the ECHR in order to implement that policy, then Liz Truss is right. That is what we should do. And we should lose no time doing it. Now, what Rishi is doing is basically tinkering at the edges. Well, let's redefine asylum seeker. Come on, Rishi. I know. I've been an immigration minister. The definition of an asylum seeker is somebody who is in genuine fear of persecution. That is the definition. It isn't an economic migrant. It isn't somebody who's been in a safe country for years on end who decides he wants to come here. It's somebody who is in imminent danger of persecution. We have a perfectly workable definition. So stop tinkering, Rishi, and just get on with finding a deterrent to the economic migration, which is what it is.
But Anne, doesn't that sum up the entire problem with Rishi's campaign? He is really just tinkering with existing policies that aren't working, trying to look like he's giving a bit of red meat to the Tory base, but we can see through it.
Well, yes. I mean, an obvious one is tax cuts. You know, he's sticking with the current policy, trying to portray that as something very responsible, but in essence, staying with what we've got. There is no boldness in Rishi. I mean, I called him today in my column Rishi-washy. And that is exactly how I feel he's conducting himself. And there's no imagination there. There's no boldness there. There's no buccaneering there. There's absolutely nothing there at all except more of the same, more of the same.